Hey, Dark Horse Nation. Hope all you guys and gals are having a great start to your weekend. The reason I'm doing this video this morning is I got myself into a project last few days. I was having issues with my starter not wanting to start, and I swapped the batteries out and checked the alternator. It was fine. And then I was at Lowe's several days back and it would not start, would not do anything. The windows worked, the lights on the dash came on, and you could hear this little whirring sound from the relay and a clicking sound at the starter. So I knew then I was going to have to change the starter out. The first thing I did, guys, obvious, is check the battery, made sure it was good, it was fine. The alternator checked good. And then I checked the what they call the cut start relay. Now you would think that most relays, starter relays, would be under the hood. And no, with Honda, this is not the case for this particular model. This is a 2007 CRV. And so it took some research to figure out exactly where it was at. And guys, let me tell you, they do not make anything on this Honda easy to get to. So I'm going to take you inside the compartment, and I'll show you guys exactly where that relay is, and give you a little explanation the best way to get to it. Alright y'all, this is inside the compartment. Now your fuse box on the CRV in 2007 is going to be up underneath the dash right here. And it's not that hard to pop out. You've got two screws, one right here and one right here, and then you just pop the panel. You got two clips here, you just pop out, and there's a special tool for it, but you can just use screwdrivers, that's fine, and pull this panel off. Otherwise there's no way to get to this relay. I'm gonna set that seat back. Now where this relay is, guys, if you look up under here, here is your compartment fuse box. Now the relay, I don't know if you can see this or not. Yeah. Alright, at the very top right, above that green connector, the black Omron relay, that is your cut start relay. That's the one you have to pull out. And they're tight, and you can remove that green relay. You just press up on it and pull it out, and you can get to it. The blue one is your fuel pump relay, and the one on the far left, I don't know if you see that one or not. I don't think you can, but that is your power window relay. So, and both those are the same relay. You can just swap them around and to check your starter relay. But that's where it's at, guys, in case you wanted to know. That's where your cut start relay is on a 2007. So that being said, I checked it, it was good, and I figured out that it's probably going to be the starter or even maybe a switch. So with that, you guys, I'm going to take you back out and I'll show you the process of changing that starter. Now as you can see, guys, there is no room in this compartment at all. And there are two ways to get this starter out. One is from the bottom. Some people can do it, but I'll be honest with you, you have to have very, very small hands. And there's just some blind spots that you cannot get to, and I'll try to show you where those are at. And The only way to get it out from the top, guys, is you have to remove the intake manifold. And this piece right here, you've only got 5 bolts. 1, 2, 3, one on the end, and then you've got to remove the throttle body to have room. Now they say you can pull this manifold up out from the top. Well, unless you want to remove some extra stuff like the radiator hose, this beam, guys, it is hard to fish that thing out. And what I ended up doing, guys, I bent the latch hood bracket up out of the way. It bends, and I was able to rotate the manifold up and get it pulled up to this point right here, and I just left it. That gave me enough room to get my hands in from the back side to get the starter and unbolt it and everything else. And I'm gonna try to show you in here, right there, that shiny piece right beside that is your starter. Okay, and the igniter switch is right there, that black switch right there, and the battery cable hooks up right behind it, so you can't get to it from this side without removing the manifold. So I'm going to show you underneath the vehicle, and it's tight, guys. I mean, it is very, very tight. Alright, guys, right there, and that is a starter. So this right here is what you've got to get out. And to do it from the bottom, guys, if you have large hands, it is impossible. You've got a mounting bolt here, and the other one is on the back side of that starter, and you're just in a blind spot. It's just hard to get to. And you also have a knock sensor right there. That has to be removed, so you got more room to get your starter out. And you just have to wiggle it and rotate it to where you can get it up in there, guys. And it is tight. I mean, it is tight. So it can be done. I had to do it from the top and the bottom to get this thing out. And it's a royal pain. I mean, whoever designed this wasn't thinking about convenience as far as trying to change out a starter. And of course, nothing on these engines are easy to get to. So that being said, guys, I got this installed yesterday evening. It's now just got to hook up the throttle body and other things, and I'll go over that with you a little bit. Alright, guys. Now here's the throttle body for this car, and as you can see, I need to pull this old gasket off, and I got a new gasket for it. And then I did replace the gasket on this manifold right here, and it looks something like this. So this is what it should look like if you have to get one, and it only fits a certain way, so you can't mess it up. But do change your gaskets anytime you take your manifold off or your throttle body. Just go ahead and change out the gasket. So you got to put the throttle body back on, and it's only 2 nuts and 2 bolts. Slides it back on. After that, guys, it's just hooking up the various hoses and connectors that you have to hook back up. So this is what I'm going to be doing today, and it looks more complicated than it is. It's just tedious. There's no room, guys, and it's just aggravating, but it can be done, and I will give you some incentive to do it yourself. I called the Honda dealership. They quoted me a price for a starter for this model at $736 and some change. I about fell out of my chair, and I'm thinking, that's crazy. And I'd already called Advance, and I'm sure you can go online, but they had one refurbished for $200, and after tax it come out with the core $235, and then the gasket set was about $8, something like that, and the other gasket, it was just a couple bucks. It was pretty cheap. And so for right at $250, guys, I'm doing this job myself, as opposed to the 736 that Honda wanted, plus whatever their labor charge was going to be. And I said, you know, they're crazy. So you can do this job yourself. You just got to have some patience. Don't get in a hurry. Take your time. Don't get frustrated, because this manifold, it will test you. Trust me, it will test you. And so with that being said, guys, I'm going to get over here and I'm going to get this thing back together today and get it cranked up. And I hope this helps you all a little bit. I mean, there's a ton of videos on how to do this, and guys, a lot of times they don't tell you how to remove the like connectors. Even connectors on these Hondas are aggravating, because you have to know which ones to pull on the tabs. Like, some of these have pull tabs, some of them have push tabs, and like this right here, they're just aggravating. And in a blind spot, you can't get those things loose. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a great day today. Be safe, be blessed, enjoy your weekend, and I hope this was maybe a little bit helpful. And I will catch you guys again later, and I just want to get this project done so I can kick back and relax. And with that being said, y'all have a great day. And I see you soon.